I know. I know. Mistakes have been made. Okay, rounds 3 and 4. I already know, you don't have to tell me, mistakes have been made. This is where it all went downhill. I had date night. You know that we've been in shutdown for a couple of months. And so my city has opened up with the restaurants at least by 50% capacity, you know, social distancing, all that, that word. Anyway, we decided we're gonna finally get out and go and have a meal together for date night. And I thought, how lovely. I needed to get out of the house. That was mistake number 1 right there. Even though I was getting out of the house, what was happening? Someone else is making and preparing your meal. Therefore, you have extra calories in it, and you have extra sauces, cheese, things like that that you may not have thought about when you actually ordered your meal. The restaurant is wonderful, but it is considered a Italian leaning American restaurant, but the food is pretty clean as it can be. But you know what happens when someone else is cooking for you. Extra calories, extra carbs, and that meant bread. I was trying not to order it, but this is where it all stems from. When you have bread, you make bad choices because it stems back from drinking alcohol. I had one cocktail, which was one of my favorites, mezcal margarita. I hardly ever drink nowadays just because of the fasting lifestyle. It really doesn't have a place for it to fit in unless you are just gonna be up and down on a roller coaster ride with your weight and how you feel. I don't like the way I feel the next day when I've had more than 2 cocktails or something like that, but it's been a long time that I've done that. With the mezcal margarita, it's just that this place is very well known for making fabulous drinks. And so I thought I'd try it. And of course, I'm already lightweight, as you would call it. I'm already too cold because we're fasting all the time, right? Plus, you're not drinking hardly, so therefore you're gonna get tipsy faster, and hence making the wrong choices, selecting my food improperly. Because by that time, you're looking at about, I think that was about 47 hours again, 48 hours into the fast. Yeah, I figured, you know what? It's a feasting day and I'm going to go a little bit hog wild. Yeah, that's what I did. You know what? I loved it. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But the next day getting on the scale, not so much. It was back to the 2 pounds that I lost, I regained right back. Now, I know that's not a lot to a lot of the audience watching, but it's a lot to me. And as you guys may know, and I have said in past videos many times, 5 pounds causes me to go up 1 size in my pants. So 2 pounds to me is halfway there almost to another size in my pants. So that's where I draw the line. Today, I'm back on track. I am now going to be having a small meal, less than the 500 calories on my fasting day this time, instead of just fasting through, because I don't want to feel like I need to binge that next day when it's time to actually eat. And because I'm only eating OMAD and ADF, you have to make it count that one time, right? I'll be eating that low carb diet and I will be preparing the meal myself. I will be doing clean eating, which is whole foods and plant-based. I will not have meat because what I did on date night is I did have short ribs, polenta, and some veggies. Also, I had appetizer, which was the arancini, if I say it correctly, arancini. That's mushrooms stuffed filled with rice and cheese in it and some onions, I think. And then I had this garlic grilled bread. Oh, so delicious. But nevertheless, back to reality, back to eating at home. And I think you guys would agree that we can knock that 2 pounds right out instantly, probably in the next 24 hours. So that's, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed because I need to have some calories on my fasting day because I just don't want to have to feel so deprived and not being involved with family time, especially over the weekend or in the evenings after work. The other mistake about eating out and eating a lot of food more than you're used to is that you'll keep craving the next day and the cravings come back, and then you want to graze or you want to start, you know, going a little bit nuts in the kitchen if you start smelling the food again and you're always desiring it, and then you're fighting with your mindset. So I don't want to keep doing that. Again, let's get off the roller coaster, but I do want to be able to go out on a date and enjoy eating out with my partner, and I just got to be more responsible. So what I think I'm going to do is just going to cut out the alcohol for a little bit when I do go out to eat, so I can make better choices and eat more clean as possible. Hey, you only live once, and it's okay to have a good, fun meal. Question for you. Are you guys feeling like you're making some mistakes like I did in the last 2 rounds? Or how are you doing in general? Are you doing great? I'm sure you are. From the comments that I've read in the last couple of videos, I do see that people are doing fantastic, and then some not so much. But again, we know the next day you can start again, and that's what's so cool about ADF and fasting and living this type of lifestyle. So I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram as well at reggi, and please come check me out there. I love being a little bit more creative over there with the stories and what I do on my profile and put quotes out, so come check me out. In the meantime, until the next video, guys, I'll try to come out with something in a couple of days afterwards so we can get through our 10-day challenge and beyond. Don't forget, caregiving begins with you. Talk to you soon. Bye.